Welcome back. In this video I'm going to do a job that I've wanted to do ever since I got the car. When I bought it, it had these lovely Mk1 Audi TT seats in them. Nice upgrade to the normal soft original seats. But I noticed that underneath there is a plug which makes them heated. And well, if it does it, you've got to get it connected. So the green's the heated seat connector, yellow is the airbag, so we do not touch that. So in this video, that's the goal. It is a two-parter. I'm just going to show you the initial stages and then I'll record the second half when I basically work out how to do it. So I bought the loom from a Mk1 TT. So this is the dash control switch, obviously variable settings, and it has a built-in relay, which is important. That's why I needed that and not just a normal switch. And you've got a couple of power leads there, earth, I'll go into that in more detail, and then this is the seat connection end, so that green plug, colour coded, and again on this one there's less wires. There's the yellow airbag plug moved out of the way. We've got a couple of earths, we've got a yellow and black main power, and then the black and white is the heat sensor. And on the relay side we've got some more power leads to run the relay and to run the actual main amperage. So I found this wiring diagram on the Audi TT forum, so thanks to whoever did that, and I've placed it at the back of the video with some annotations. But effectively the bottom half is the seat, so you can see here we've got two brown earths which are shown on the diagram there. We've then got the black and yellow main power, which is the heating element, and then we've got the black and white, which is the temperature sensor, so it knows when to add current or stop. And then the upper half, this kind of rectangular thing that says solid state, that's a solid state relay. So that's that there. That obviously connects to the corresponding wires coming from the green seat plug, but there's also wires that go off it above. We've got the blue and white, which is the illumination, so that the switch lights up. We've got two red wires, that's the main power, so that's the main 15 amp power. And then you can see as well we've got a black and blue wire. Now that's to activate the relay. So if you understand what a relay is, there's a smaller one to activate it and a larger one to actually take the power. So that's what we've got here. So yeah, red coming down there, you can see the red wires. There's two there because one feeds the other switch. And then black and blue, that powers up the relay or activates it. And then the other side of the sheet is just the passenger side. So here's me having built the loom. I obviously had to extend it all because it'd been chopped out of a breaker car. That's just a temporary ground. So I've wired in the main power and earth and the black and white temperature sensor. And then what I've done here is I've just temporarily put all the lives onto one thick red wire just to get the thing going, and an earth. So here I've plugged it into the seat underneath. It was a real pain to get it back out. Switched on the power and we've got illumination, so that's great. So we know the lighting circuit works. Obviously I tested the loom as I was building it for continuity. So the only way to really test it was sit on it. I don't know if there's an activator. I don't think there is. I don't think it needs pressure to activate, because when I got off it I could definitely feel it was warming up. There's a heating element in the base and also a heating element in the back, so both of those seem to be working okay. Don't think there's any heating in the bolsters or not the headrest. So next is really working out how to wire that in to the car. So in the center console I've got my video gauges. So the good thing is that blue and white, that's the illumination for the switch, so we'll be able to link into that. And this black and grey, that's going to go to the relay to activate it. So that one's going to connect to a switch live, which actually there is for my stereo, so I know that's a switch live. This large red wire, well, that's going to need a power source. Now previously when I fitted my Underseat sub, I ran an extra power wire, the thick yellow cable you can see here, and I just kind of left that under the carpet. But what I realised, and here it is running from the battery, so I'll put a fuse, inline fuse there. It runs around the back of the engine bay, inside some black sheathing, and then there you see it going in through the grommet. And then if you come round into the car, you'll see where the grommet comes through the firewall, and then it's just tucked down the back there. There it is, coming in and going under the driver's side sill. Now, I don't need that yellow wire to appear there because I've realised I don't need the power there. I need the power at the back of the dash. So I took it out and put it here. So that's the same yellow wire, just tucked over the top of the steering column, and I can easily run it to the back of the centre console. There it is. I'll tidy all that up later, and it just disappears under that side panel. Here's the loom again. I put a bigger ground eye, earth eye on that because that's not beefy enough, so I put a yellow one on, and I've wrapped the whole thing in fabric tape. So we've basically got a loom here now, which is the switched to seat loom, and these are the wires that need to go off to power and lighting. So effectively that top third of the wiring diagram. So this one's kind of ready to go in, go under the carpet. So the question is where to mount. Do I mount them under here somewhere, cut some neat holes? Do I try and use these existing kind of large plugs? That seems a good idea. Something in the dash. Anyway, comment below where you think I should mount the switches. You'll also find in a minute that the wiring diagram will appear. I've added a few red annotations just to help you there. Anyway, hope that was helpful. You can like and subscribe, and then you'll see part 2 of this video where hopefully we get it all plumbed in correctly. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.